A real buzz in the air for this one tonight as two Eastern Conference rivals get set to renew hostilities on EA Sports. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. And here we go, the game's underway.
He looks like he's playing with a little more confidence tonight, and he's looking for his first NHL goal. He's possessing the puck, and he's driving lanes. He's bound to get one.
Utah's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it to Crosby. Moves it over to Bunting. And he takes the feed.
James, there's simply nowhere for this puck to go. I mean, the shooter's in the low slot area, and she reads it perfectly. She's challenging at the top of her crease and limiting the space available in behind her.
Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, kick, save, and a beaut. Takes the puck. Hammers one. Flashes the leather. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Pittsburgh's got it in the defensive zone. Great reach with the poke check. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Played big in the moment there. Lets it rip. Glove save made by Nedeljkovic.
Well, that's grand larceny by the goaltender. I don't know how. That did not go in, James. I mean, he's in tight. He's known for putting that away. Well, he was kind of using his stick as a weapon there, James. He was hacking and whacking, and these are the types of calls that need to be made because they can result in an injury.
The Penguins will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Trying to gain a step. He's in! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Net is empty. The extra attacker is now out on the ice. Bemstrom's got it in the defensive end. Fires it down the ice. He scores! That's his first of the year!
I don't care what anyone says, James. When you get on the score sheet, there's a little bit of relief that sets in. Your stick gets a little bit lighter, and you play a little freer.
Pittsburgh's hard work pays off as they get on the board first. Here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, you know, there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
Works it across to Glennon. Hammers a shot. She scores! The rookie in her first game!
Well, her point per game is looking pretty good, isn't it, James? I mean, in her first game, she gets her first goal, and that's going to give you a ton of confidence. And you can see the body language on her right now. Everyone giving her celebration and taps for it.
Those numbers are spectacular right now, Pounder.
Well, this one was a surprising one, James, for me and the goaltender, I believe, because she just lets it rip from long-range distance. I think you got to give a little bit of credit to stick technology here. No wind-up, just a nice, short, quick release to be able to get it done.
I don't think too many people in this building had her pegged to landing her first goal in her first game tonight here, Cheryl.
I'm not sure she thought it either, James, until it happened, but talk about a moment for her. If only it were that easy all of the time, hey? But, you know, that's a good one to build off of. It's going to give her a ton of confidence and reset the energy for this group going forward.
And she's knocked off the puck. The Penguins have it from their own end. Puck dumped in. Taken along the wall by Summers. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Shot! And the puck bakes off the glove. The Penguins gain possession in their own end. Puck scooped up by Raquel. Oh, we got a penalty coming up, as you could see that he was slowed down on the play. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
And that's another penalty, James. And you know that his teammates aren't going to like this. This really disrupts the flow of the bench and puts his team in a bad spot.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. And now he tries to get it across. Wide open net. Puck grabbed by Allen. Slides it across towards the gaping net. Scores! And a big one at that.
Yeah, number 499, James, just one away from 500. An incredible milestone that looms ahead.
Pittsburgh's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. And how does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Takes the feed from his netminder. Newman's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Quick pass across to Mott. All hands on deck here as the extra attacker is now out. Towards the empty net. Scores! He did it! 500 goals!
What a remarkable achievement, James, to hit 500 goals throughout his career. And you got to imagine the number of sellies that he's taken. Incredible. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. Well, pass reception is also about the pass itself here, James. And when you have a great pass, you're able to handle it. You can get it off quickly.
The Penguins are sitting pretty right now with a 2-goal lead, and it's still early in this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of game left, but they certainly got the start that they wanted to. They've been pressing all over the ice, closing quickly, and of course finishing.
Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Mott. Howell's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, tried to put it on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Nedeljkovic has got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Penguins have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Utah's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here he is from the slot. Oh, what a save with the glove by Nedeljkovic.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Utah's gained possession. Drives to the sweet spot. Scores! And wow, look who it is. His first career goal. It's been a minute.
They don't ask how it happened. They just say, did it happen, James? And it took him a while. But he puts his first one away, and I just love the excitement coming from his teammates. You know that he's beloved in the room. Everyone's real excited for him.
Lots of smiles out on the ice.
Man, I would love to freeze frame that shot, James. The torque on his stick to be able to get that shot off with that amount of force, incredible.
Utah still trailing here in this opening period despite excellent scoring opportunities in the offensive zone. The Penguins get a hold of the draw. Nice zone entry on the left side. Takes a shot. Oh, and she gets a little bit of the puck there to deny them. Well, prior to the opening face-off tonight, it was a moment that this young man won't ever forget, Cheryl. The inaugural rookie lap.
The rookie lap, and the spotlight is on him, and he knows it right before he steps on the ice. All of the veterans stop. They know what they're waiting for. They've been there. They've done that. And that feeling, the nervous energy, you know, the belief from the time they were a young child that they could get there, all the hard work and the sacrifice with likely their family in the building. Just an amazing moment. You got to soak it all in.
Quick shot! Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Nedeljkovic is the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Utah's put a lot of pucks on net, and yet they still find themselves trailing here in the second. The Penguins take possession off the faceoff. Crosby's caught up with the hook, and the official saw it. Scooped up along the wall by Malkin. Moves it quickly over to Pettersson. Gains the zone from the right side. Quick feed to Pettersson. What a save after that blast! Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
They had success earlier in the overload, James, and I expect that they'll run it again. They're working off one side of the ice. They know that they might have to be heavy and hard on the wall for the cycle, but it's about quick puck movement to back off the coverage right away and look for your opportunity to take it to the net.
Gains the zone through the middle. Wow, what a stop by Nedeljkovic. Pass back to the point. From a tough angle. Nedeljkovic is going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Hayes will look to win possession here on the face-off and try to continue this power play on the right note. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And a great save! Sends the pass over. Bemstrom's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Pittsburgh's working the transition. A shot at the empty net! Oh, and it misses the net. Utah's looking to break out. Oh, great move to sidestep. Oh, look at this. Breakaway! What a save on the play!
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
A shot at the empty net. Scores! An empty net goal!
Well, you're trying to push and create something with the extra attacker, and you know that you get the extra advantage, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out, and it goes the other way. Well, when you see the empty 4x6, you got to pad the stats a little bit, and you got to make sure you hit the back of it.
The Penguins extend the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Well, and I've liked their complete game tonight, James, all the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They've generated, they've created, they've played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
And that shot dies in traffic. Big time stop there.
Oh, he's known for this type of shot, James. He's from long range. He recognizes exactly where the traffic is, and he puts it on net. Typically, it has seeing eyes and finds the back of it. Not this time.
Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow! We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Pittsburgh's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Quick shot, and just got a piece of it to keep it out. Utah's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. Crosby's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Feeds it over to Bunting. Fires it into the offensive zone. Takes the feed up ahead. Breakaway. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Scores! And it's a long time coming for that man right there, who finally gets his first career goal.
It took a little longer than he might have wanted, James, but the feeling's all the same when you put your first one in. And grab the puck, everybody. He's going to be framing that one. Well, without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot, pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
Utah's found some offense, and now they suddenly have made this game a lot more interesting here in the second.
And they changed the momentum. You can see it in the body language and the confidence. They've got themselves within striking distance of an even game.
We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Grabbed along the boards by Nieto. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
He needs to find a way to manage his emotions here because they're creeping into his game. That's the second penalty he's taken this period.
The Penguins once again send out their power play unit.
When a power play is executing and it feels right, everyone is clicking. The chemistry just looks like it's synergized, and this team, they're on fire right now.
Oh, and some smooth all alone! Stopped on the breakaway! What a save he made there!
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Newman's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Great heads-up play by the defender. Rips it along the wall. Simple glove save by Nedeljkovic. Utah's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, and it stays. Scores! And look who it is! That's his first career goal in the league!
Oh, and his teammates are so happy for him. You just love to see this. Your first is your first, James, and it's always special. And you can see the smile on his face. Everyone coming over to really congratulate him.
Love it!
James, this just shows the critical nature of specialty teams within the game and how they can switch the momentum. I mean, you're on the power play with an opportunity to get up by 2, and you give up a shorty. That's tough. The coach ain't gonna like it at all.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Hayes takes possession after that center ice face-off. Takes a shot, and it's an empty net goal.
Well, this is the risk you take when you pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, James, and they get burnt on it.
Spoken like a true stay-at-home defender there, Pounder. The Penguins' patience finally pays off. They stay with it, and they now have the lead in the back half of the second here, Cheryl.
Well, they're able to capitalize at the right time, James, and it's about being opportunistic, but man, they have not been the better team. I mean, you can throw analytics out the window, because if you're looking at them, they should not be winning this game. As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Penguins are looking to build on this one-goal lead. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Utah's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Taken by Glennon. Here's a shot, and that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates.
Well, the medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain. Mott's getting some assistance here by the medical staff, James, and this is a tough one to watch as he makes his way down the tunnel to the locker room where he'll be assessed. He's just hopping there. He can't put any weight on that one leg.
Cheryl, I'm not a doctor, and I will say this, though. It is very evident that this is a leg injury, and he is going to need some medical attention here.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Pittsburgh's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, the power play has been great tonight, and this is when you want to be on the ice. You're just chomping on the bit to get back out there. There are many days when you don't feel that way, so you got to really enjoy these ones.
Net is empty. The extra attacker is now out on the ice. Along the half wall with the puck. A shot into the yawning cage. It's an empty net goal.
Anytime you pull your goaltender, you're looking to make something happen, James. There's no question about that, but this time it just doesn't work out in your favor, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. And now it's grabbed by Glennon. Fires it on net. Huge blocker save by Nedeljkovic. Hammers the shot. Oh, and another save.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Utah's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they have been snake-bitten as they trail late in this second period. Summers has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now. No room for that one to get through. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Utah's won the draw in the neutral zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Offside the call. Oh, here we go.
I don't care how long you've been playing the game, James. You know right from Tyke that you're not shooting that puck after the whistle. That was calculated.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
All right, both teams back at the face-off circle after the dust finally settles on that, Donnybrook. Pittsburgh's won the face-off at center. Slides it on over to Beauvillier. Utah's got possession at center. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Scores! And wow, look who it is! His first career goal. It's been a minute.
They don't ask how it happened. They just say, did it happen, James? And it took him a while, but he puts his first one away, and I just love the excitement coming from his teammates. You know that he's beloved in the room. Everyone's real excited for him.
Lots of smiles out on the ice.
I think the the goaltender still looking for that puck, James. I mean, that was just a quick release. It's a beautiful snapshot that's taken in stride, and it winds up filling the back of the net.
Utah's got one back now. Can they build on this from here?
They need to build on it. This is an emotional goal as the second period is coming to an end, and they have to find a way to continue this momentum and build on top of it as they hit the third.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
Pittsburgh's got another opportunity here on the man advantage. Utah's got a hold of the puck. Tosses it on to Jones. Here's a breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of the crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. To the empty net, into the empty net, and they score!
Oh, this is a tough one to take. You have the extra attacker on the ice. One miscue, it goes 200 feet and is in the back of the net. Oh, man, he's an incredible passer, James. I mean, he's got IQ and awareness, so he knows where he wants to put the puck, so he's one step ahead of everyone. But then it's all about your delivery. You have to give a pass that someone can receive. Well, you can't do that, or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Takes the pass. Chance in an empty netter here. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit. And you know what? They are taxed. They are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. And the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one.
Incredible reaction time to be able to make that save from point-blank range, James. Incredible.
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. It has been an offensive fireworks display here tonight, and scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Crosby's won the draw at center. Delayed penalty coming up here. Scores into the empty net.
You pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, and then you're unable to convert and execute, and it winds up going the other way, and you pay the price. Well, this is playing on your toes, the presence of mind to move the puck forward and fast. It's quick strike, even though it's a long bomb stretch pass that gets it done.
Gets it over to Malkin. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rate of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down, the booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team has just not played tonight, not happy with the effort as they're getting blown out.
Utah's had a lot of shots on goal, but they're going to need to finish in order to get back into this one here in the third. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Here's a shot. Just gets enough to keep it out. And he shuts the door again.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And a solid save there as we play on. Takes the feed at the point. Long jam in front. That's broken up. And he makes the save there. Receives the pass. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly. And look at this. They're going prison rules.
Some players get involved by physically engaging, and that's how they play their best. And these two certainly showing that this is their best.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. With this game completely out of hand right now, this is a predictable fight. Late in the game, it's a blowout. This is frustration bubbling over.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. Summers has won the draw. Hammers a shot, and that's broken up. Takes the feed. Takes it to the front. Scores! And it's a long time coming for that man right there who finally gets his first career goal.
Took a little longer than he might have wanted, James, but the feeling's all the same when you put your first one in. And grab the puck, everybody. He's going to be framing that one. Well, that's a great goal, and not just because of the tally, but because of the energy it's provided his team. I mean, you can certainly see that this group has a ton of respect for him and looks at him as an emotional leader.
Utah's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They've got to find a way to play even strength.
The Penguins send their man advantage unit out once more.
When the power play is working, James, man, does it feel good. Everything is working. The systems, the coach is happy, the team is happy. Everything is working in their favor.
And manages to clear the zone. Nedeljkovic has got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. He's a reason why his team is leading in this one, and elects with a good decision to get the face-off.
Hayes has won the draw inside his own end. Tries to get the puck to Raquel. Utah's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck across to Jones. Picked up along the wall by Howell. Oh, what a save with the glove by Nedeljkovic.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Scores! It's a hat trick.
I think that means 1, 2, 3, doesn't it, James?
You know
he
it.
fills the net multiple times because he's in and around it. Sometimes you have those kind of days where nothing can go wrong. Tonight's his.
Utah's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Summers wins the draw at center. Puts it on net. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Penguins win the draw on their own end. Carlson's moving the puck through his own zone. He got all of that hit. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. Carlson stick handling in his own zone. Shakes loose. And she catches that one with the glove. Summers wins the draw on their own end. Picked off. Poked away.
Well, you got to respect this shot, even though it's...
One-on-one with the goaltender. Scores! Oh, wow! That was fantastic!
This is all her, James. She gets to the puck and shows her speed to get to that position and freezes the goaltender, makes no mistake with that finish. Anytime your net front are tight to the net, these are hard goals. You got to be accurate and you got to get a quick release shot off. Otherwise, the coverage and the goaltender is going to be right in your face.
Utah's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need
Scores! Well, a side that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl?
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
Utah's recognized that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals. And that's another penalty for him. You can see the frustration by everyone on his team here. Coach is not impressed.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
Gotta love when it feels easy, James. When the power play is working, the puck is moving, there's motion, everything seems directed at the net.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Whacks it into the offensive zone. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. Misses! Utah's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. And that pass goes off a stick. Slides the puck to Jones. Utah's got possession of the puck. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Penalty coming up here.
Well, the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
The Penguins roll out their man advantage unit, and they've got lots of time with this 5-on-3. Newman's won the faceoff.
In a 5-on-3, you have advantages all over the ice in the offensive zone, but you still can move. You can move and isolate players. When you do this, you create movement, more opportunity. That's exactly what you have to do.
Handles the pass at center, and he's ridden off the puck. Here's a short pass to Newman. Fires it, and that's turned aside by Nedeljkovic. Picked up along the boards by Kulich. Unloads it. Oh, and he makes the save. Just got enough to keep it out. Scores! Goes Shorty. It's a short-handed one at that.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump. And man, did they jump. And they end up capitalizing off of it. Well, the goaltender can't get set to that shot because he continually moves his feet and changes the angle. And his head is up the entire way. And he fills the back of the net.
Utah's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James?
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Taken along the wall by Milne. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Nedeljkovic.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Milne's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And off the face-off, they take possession. A chance to end it.
Wow.
Scores an empty net goal.
Well, you're trying to push and create something with the extra attacker, and you know that you get the extra advantage, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out, and it goes the other way.
Crosby's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Quick pass to Allen. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, and surfs up a little too sweet with that save. Rips it home! They score! And a shorty at that!
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away. Man, he just exudes confidence on this shot. It's like he knows it's going to make its way through the net with all that traffic in front. But it's all about opening up your own lane and then waiting for that screen to take away the eyes of the goaltender.
Utah's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
With a 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
Scores! And look who it is! That's his first career goal in the league!
Oh, and his teammates are so happy for him. You just love to see this. Your first is your first, James, and it's always special. And you can see the smile on his face. Everyone coming over to really congratulate him.
Love it!
Well, this is a great goal. The goal scorer's goal, actually, James. The quick release shot, you're keeping your feet moving to be able to shoot it in stride. You got to know exactly where you are on the ice as well. So some key awareness to be able to get that goal.
Utah's got one back here in the third. Now can they find another, Cheryl?
They need to find another gear. When you're pressing and you have your opponent on your heels, you have to try and find a way to bury them and build, and that's what they got to do right off the hop here on this faceoff.
Here's a shot! Oh, it stays out! He got a piece of that one! One last rush here on this power play. Crosby slowed down with the hook and the official, and it's an empty net goal!
Well, this is the risk you take when you pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, James, and they get burned on it.
Spoken like a true stay-at-home defender there, Pounder.
Well, when you see the empty 4x6, you got to pad the stats a little bit, and you got to make sure you hit the back of it.
Another chance here on the man advantage. The Penguins win it.
Well, so much about power play execution. What we're seeing tonight with their success is about working on it in practice, repetition, success, and it is certainly translated to the game tonight.
Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Glove save.
Nedeljkovic has got to reset mentally and find his game here. I mean, his team's playing really well in front of him. It's a reason why they have the lead. It certainly hasn't been for his efforts between the pipe, but that save has to give him some confidence. He needs to settle in and start making more.
Crosby's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Utah's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Here's a chance. Can't get it to go. Utah's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked off by Letang. Moves it to Malkin.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
Answered the call there. Nedeljkovic has got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
What a stop right there! The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Hammers it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Carlson. Gaining momentum up along the side. Fires into the empty net, and they score!
Oh, this is a tough one to take. You have the extra attacker on the ice. One miscue, it goes 200 feet and is in the back of the net.
Utah's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances but can't finish. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Glennon. Handles the puck. To the low slot. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. The Penguins will play it in their own end. Loses possession after taking a spill onto the ice. Shot! That's gloved by Nedeljkovic.
Summers gets a shot on goal, and he's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and you can be frustrated, but listen, you got to get scoring chances, you got to be on the ice to get them.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Graves has the puck inside the defensive zone. Utah's got a hold of it against the wall. Fires it on net, and he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
It always amazes me that goaltenders often make this save look easy with all of that traffic in front and screen. I mean, it is important to battle and find the sight lines, and this goaltender does a great job of making it happen.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Quick feed to Aho. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Oh, look at this. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. And she makes the save. I don't think she got all of it, but just enough.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Shot! My goodness, what a save by Nedeljkovic! To the front! Scores! There it is! The rookie with the hat trick! Let those Caps fly!
And it's even more special because she does it at home, and they're going to have to take some time here and sweep all of those hats up. What a moment for her. There isn't much room when you're in tight to the net, James, but she manages to get that puck on her stick and release it quickly for the goal.
Well, with her first career hat trick, I mean, the rookie's got to be excited. Is she thinking, who is the first person I'm calling after this game yet?
No, she's not. She's just in disbelief still that she put it by the 4x6 3 times, James.
Poked away at center by Howell. Loses the coverage there. Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. Slides it back to the blue line. Hammers the shot. Scores! She does it again! What a night!
Well, that's a magical night. The ones you kind of dream of. A number of goals going in, James. Game plan, get her the puck. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Utah's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. And this one's all over. Malkin's night is one he won't soon forget, and a reminder to the league that when he is on, he's as dangerous as it gets offensively.
He's dangerous, and he put on a show, didn't he? Multiple goals, and I think that the mantra, the game plan for him would have been get him the puck.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. See ya. It is opening night, always a special night for everyone, young and old, fans, players, and here we go on EA Sports. There is always something magical about opening night, and we are set to get underway. The Roadrunners start things off. On the right note by winning the opening draw. And he takes the feed. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, and he gets it. He scores! There it is! His first of the season!
Actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
Cheryl, you've coached a lot over the years. First goal for the new head coach. How is he feeling right now?
Oh, he's feeling pretty good, James, and he can take a sigh of relief, have a little bit of a breath there, because you know the work that goes into it, especially when you're new to a team and you're trying to figure out the pieces, the personnel, and juggling everyone. But I think the group has adjusted nicely to him, and they've responded with that goal.
Oh, another great save right there! That's a slash on that play, and the referee's all over it. Here's the official call.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a one-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
Well, they earned this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Magnus sliding the puck behind the net. Shuts him down. Can't get a hold of that pass. Net is empty. The extra attacker is now out on the ice. Here's a short pass to Wagner. Moves it on over to Tynan. Fires into the empty net. Shot! Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Collins slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Tucson's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, great glove save by Halak. Slides the puck to Ivan. A chance to ice it into the empty net. Misses the net. Scooped up along the wall to the empty net. Misses!
Ivan's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best. I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Shake fires towards the empty net. Doesn't go. The Roadrunners will play it from the defensive zone. Takes a shot, and that's stopped by Halak. Tucson's grabbed a hold of the puck. came up with a nice save. Halak's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Titans want a big draw in their own end. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Lets it fly! Shuts him down!
Halak's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Makes some space. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
The Eagles' man advantage is over. And another stop. Scores! No, hang on. They're waving it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
No time to think about that non-goal call as we are ready to resume here. The Roadrunners win the faceoff. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a solid stop on the play there. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Just a minute between those two goals.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
Tucson's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Puck is dropped and play resumes. With possession along the wall. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still lots of time left in the period. The Roadrunners now lead by 2. Colorado's going to start with the puck in their own end. Now a quick pass to Amat. Slides the puck across to Megna. Tucson's got the puck. Moves the puck to Collins. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Oh, here we go. You knew that was coming.
Tempers are flaring now. You don't shoot that puck after the whistle unless you're sending a message. And you know, James, that you're going to have to answer for it.
And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end. The Ice Hogs are the clear victors in that fight, and that generates some energy, momentum for their team. Everyone standing up and batting their sticks.
Well, it looks like the officials have got all the debris off the ice, and we're back to getting some hockey going again. The Roadrunners get a hold of the draw. The Eagles take over on possession. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Eagles move the puck in the defensive zone, and they'll go the other way with it.
The Ice Hogs have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Tucson's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. The Roadrunners win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Back at the point, they set it up. Quick stop by Halak. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. More than half the period has expired, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Puck picked up by Foreman. And that goes off a player.
Rosen's looking pretty banged up out there.
Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Tucson's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. Colorado's won it. Puck scooped up by Middleton. Slows him up on the play, and that's going to cost him as the officials caught that one. Let's see what the official says here. The Roadrunners have been handed 2 minutes for hooking. The Eagles once again send out their power play unit.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Phillips takes a slash penalty on the play. And here comes the judgment from the official. The Roadrunners are getting penalized for slashing. And with that call by the officials, it's a long 5-on-3 set to begin.
With all this time on the 5-on-3, yes, you can be more patient, but you don't want to get...
He might have a step here. All alone. Oh, what a save. What a chance here. And they'll just dump that one in. And the puck departs the zone. Grabbed along the boards by Roy. Quick shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Rips it. Stuffs him again.
Well, no smelling salts needed here. He's shaking it off.
He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. I think the goaltender's still looking for that puck, James. I mean, that was just a quick release. It's a beautiful snapshot that's taken in stride, and it winds up filling the back of the net.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Colorado's won the faceoff at center. Fires to the empty net. Oh, he can't connect. Slides it diagonally to Davis. Ranta's lugging the puck. The Eagles wide open net. Scores into the empty net.
You pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, and then you're unable to convert and execute, and it winds up going the other way, and you pay the price.
Collins is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. The Roadrunners win possession here in the open ice. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Stop that one. Oh, wow, another great stop.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Offensive zone face-off for this power play group, and does it feel like this is opportunity knocking here, Cheryl?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you're on the power play, there's an opportunity, especially when there's a fatigued goaltender, and you've had the majority of the possession here, James. I love
Scores! And look at that, it's another shorty!
Well, you know that the PK unit is chomping at the bit, looking at another shorthanded opportunity here, just taking advantage of a struggling power play. When you have his kind of speed, you create a ton of space for yourself and your line mates, and that's exactly what happens here, James, as he pushes the coverage back, opens up the space, and just delivers such a beautiful pass to be able to get that goal.
Collins and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the faceoff. The Roadrunners take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Huge steal in his own end. And that's knocked away. Takes a shot. Scores! And the pylon continues, and these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they paid money, and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated with their team. Just a lack of effort today and just getting blown out of the water. You see players taking this shot all the time in practice with their skill coaches, and I'm telling you right now, this is perfect execution. Shooting in stride, quick snap of the wrist, and putting it in the back of the net. Got to see where you want to be. His head was up the whole time.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. And that's just out of reach.
This is a tough power play sequence, unable to get it into the offensive zone, and the crowd certainly doesn't like it, booing all over the place.
Collins gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. The Roadrunners win it. Picked up along the wall by Roy. Tries to feed it over to Collins. Lets it go! Snagged with the glove by Mandolese!
Collins has been engaged physically throughout this game. I mean, he just served the 5-minute major.
Scores! Wow, a huge goal here, Cheryl.
Well, another shorthanded goal, James. I mean, the opponent is looking nervous with the puck on that power play, and they recognize it, and they attack, and they're rewarded for their efforts. Well, such a fluid motion as he's skating in full stride and pulls that puck in towards his feet, changes the angle, and puts it by the goaltender. I don't think the goaltender even knew where that was going.
The Roadrunners have capitalized on their scoring opportunities and lead comfortably here late in the first. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Colorado's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a shorthanded one.
The expectation when you're on a power play is to score a goal, not to give up one, James. This is a tough one to take for this group.
Takes the feed. Drives to the crease. Turns it away.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offense...
They score! 4 straight goals! They're rolling now!
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them. We see players work on this all the time in practice, James. It's about getting position net front, and then once that puck is coming towards you, you got to get your hands away from the body with great hand-eye coordination. Just get your stick on it. You're not sure where it's going all the time, but this time it winds up in the back of the net.
The Roadrunners have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Tucson's won the draw in the neutral zone. Butcher's got it in the offensive zone. Mandolese has the puck and holds on for a whistle. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. 50-50. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Looks to set up at the point now. From a bad angle. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. The Roadrunners have come to play with some jump in their step tonight. Look at the shots on goal. They've generated an already lead comfortably nearing the end of the first. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Rosen's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. That's moved up ahead. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Scores! Deuce is wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Tucson's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in a game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight. He's got 2 goals already. Puck's on his stick. He's hunting his third.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Tucson's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Tucson's got the puck behind the net. Centering to the middle. It scores! What an opportunity! It delivers!
Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender, who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and it finds its way through.
Tucson's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, what, halfway through this game here in period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Play blown dead, let's get the call.
Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James. Just reading the ice that they've been given. Nothing static, a lot of motion, and really reading where the places to attack is.
He's got a step. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl. They score! Well, how about that? A good defense translates into an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
Tucson's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Moves the puck down low. At point-blank range! The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked.
Ludwig's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift.
Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa! They score! And a shorty at that!
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away. That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Mandolese has really struggled tonight, James. I mean, the save percentage says it all, but that save right there needs to give him some confidence moving forward. I mean, you look at this game and you can only look ahead, trying to rebuild and find a way to get back into it. You have to claw your way back in, and that's got to be the starting point.
The Roadrunners will go to work here in the offensive zone. Quick feed down low. Here's a blast! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Mandolese! Quick pass to Amat. Steps inside the line. Ivan's got it against the boards. Fires it down the ice. Tucson's got the puck along the wall. In all alone! Caught into the glove by Mandolese! Mandolese makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Collins hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Eagles are in transition. Wide open net, and that doesn't go. The Roadrunners Bucks will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Shot! Oh, what a glove save! And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Stopped by the goaltender.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this...
He scores! The captain leading by example!
As he comes out of the penalty box, he recognizes he can get to the puck first, James, so he doesn't go off. He corrals that puck, and he is in, and he buries it. You can see how excited he is. He's gone from the box to a goal. Pretty nice sequence of events for him.
Tucson's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
Cuts to the front. He scores.
Often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position and make themselves as big as possible. Idea being you want to take away as much of the net as you can. There's a lot of bodies in front, so a smart shot, he can't find it, and it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Roadrunners are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Picked up along the boards by Murray. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. The Roadrunners gain control of the puck. Puck sails onto the bench, sending a few people ducking. Tucson's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. And off the face-off, they take possession. Breakaway! What a save by the Tendy there!
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and make the save.
Quick shot! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And he takes the dish. Oh, what a move! Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Slides the puck over to Sosa. Oh, look at this. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. That's just a fantastic goal, James, and it all happens because it's transitional play. When you get it in the fastest skater hands and you're playing off the rush, you can be so lethal, and that's a great pass as well. Just a perfect execution from start to finish.
Tucson's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Centering feed, and that goes off a stick. Moves inside, scores, and look who's at it again.
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Let's see what the officials are calling.
You can see the frustration as he slams the penalty box door, James. That's his second of the period, and he knows he's put his team in a bad spot.
The Eagles send their man advantage unit out once more.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
Blazing in on the breakaway. Great glove save by Mandolese.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves it to Collins. Cuts into the paint. Oh, gets a piece of it with his glove and it keeps out. Hammers it on net, and that's blocked in traffic. Tucson's got it in the neutral zone.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together.
Scores! Well, how's that for killing a penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. If you have time and space, take advantage with a shorty. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Tucson's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
Across the line and on the attack. Towards the gaping net, and it misses. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Sends a pass in front. He scores! What a play!
He utilizes his incredible speed once again. He pushes back all of the coverage, James, and opens up his own lanes off the rush, and then an excellent feed to finish it off.
The Roadrunners are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. Well, this is the risk you take when you pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, James, and they get burned on it.
Spoken like a true stay-at-home defender there, Pounder. The Eagles finally get some momentum going their way now. Can they sustain it, though?
It's going to be tough, James, unless they can string some shifts back-to-back together where they do create momentum.
Scores! And that's three! It's a hat trick here on the road!
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
From the neutral zone now. Handles the pass from the right wing. Tucson's got the puck in their own end. Sends a pass over. Loses the coverage there. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Hammers one. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. The Roadrunners continue to lead here late in the second period by a wide margin. Colorado's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Stopped by the goaltender. A chance in front! Scores just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
Tucson's been feeling good all night long, and look at where we're at here. We're still in the late stages of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the 3rd, but they've got a long way to go. Scores! The defender put it into his own net. Tucson's offense continues to shine here in this 3rd period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Skates to the crease. He scores! And he's not done yet. Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
And off the draw, they take the puck. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Passes it over to Collins. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Tucson's on total cruise control early in this third period. The Eagles win it. Moves the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Sidesteps the check. From point blank, they score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide.
Colorado's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
And a great save! Pokes it away. Excellent hand-eye coordination. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes that pass back at the point. Cuts to the paint. Wicked stop by the goaltender. And a stick breaks that up. Gets it to the other point. He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Tucson's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Wagner's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Great pass from the left wing. Tucson's gained possession along the boards. Angles it over to Foreman. Tucson's got it along the wall. From one point man to another. Takes control of the puck. Handles the pass. Oh, glove save by Mandolese!
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the attack, but clearly the game's changing.
Oh, an unbelievable stop by Mandolese! Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here we go, puck's in deep. The Roadrunners get a hold of the puck along the boards. Colorado's ready to go on the attack. All alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Here's a shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Magnus taking it from his own end. Tucson's got the puck here in the open ice. The Roadrunners looking against the half wall. With the blast! Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism.
Scores!
We see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot, goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Tucson's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, the penalty killers are going to head out onto the ice to kill this one off, James, but this is more of a formality. They have to get out there because this game, it's all theirs.
Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Turn that chance aside. And he takes a shot. Denies him again. Tucson's got possession of the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. They score! And that's another short-handed goal.
Well, it's hard to believe that the power play is struggling this this much, James. If you're on the PK, your coach is telling you, attack, be aggressive. Go get another one. Well, such a fluid motion as he's skating in full stride and pulls that puck in towards his feet, changes the angle, and puts it by the goaltender. I don't think the goaltender even knew where that was going.
Tucson's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. The Roadrunners carry it along the wall. And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they've seen tonight. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. The final horn sounds, and it's time to soak it all in. Collins' performance tonight is going to be the talk of the league all night and even into tomorrow, Cheryl.
I mean, how much fun was that for him and his teammates? I mean, just to know that he had the puck on his stick that amount of time and to cash in multiple goals, you can see that everyone was electric. He picked everyone up tonight. He was a shot in the arm.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. See ya.